One of the most fun parts of decorating is, of course, the tree. So you're going to show us 5 simple steps to get that perfect Christmas tree.
Yes, that's right. So Christmas time can be overwhelming with the decorating, but I'm going to break it down for you in 5 easy steps so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so let's get started. What's step 1?
Okay, step 1, you're just going to do your fluffing. So your tree's probably been in storage and it's been all crammed up in a box. So you want to bring it back to life and spread out the branches as much as you can. This one I've kind of already got started on. And you're just going to want to make sure they're all fluffed out and get as much coverage as you can so your tree looks nice and vibrant and full again.
Okay.
And so hopefully you've bought a pre-lit tree, but in this step, if you haven't bought your pre-lit tree, then you're going to want to wrap a few strands of lights around so that it's all lit up. But even with a pre-lit tree, I still like to add an extra few strands because I think the more lights, the better.
I like that idea. So even if you already have one that has the beautiful lights, add a couple more and it'll be brighter and prettier.
Exactly. It just adds extra vibrance and it makes your ornaments glow and it just makes everything prettier. So add a few extra strands. You want to pick something that kind of goes with the colors of your house. If your house is neutrals, then you kind of want to stick with something that doesn't just completely offset what you have going on. So something that flows. And you'll kind of transition and gravitate towards what the flow of your house is. So you don't need to worry about that because you know what you like. And so you'll just gravitate towards those colors. So I took the stuff I already had, the whites and the creams, and the neutral colors, and I thought, what's a color that I could just subtly add in to make it feel new? And I found the pink. And all I had to do was buy a few ornaments, packages of ornaments, and a few pops of pink throughout the house, and then I had a whole new theme for Christmas.
What's step 2?
So step 2, you're gonna wanna take your garland or your ribbon, and you can think outside the box. Since this is a little tree, this was a sash to a jacket.
Oh my gosh!
So I went with the pink in here, and so I thought, oh, this sash will just be perfect. So you're just gonna wanna take your garland, and I just kinda stick it around and wrap it in, and then you can also do your ribbon as well. And so I like to layer on my small trees ribbon and garland, and just stick it and work it into the branches.
Okay, I have a tricky question. What do you do on your big tree when the garland ends and you have to start the new piece? How do you make that look good?
Okay, so it's really easy. A tree can hide a lot of things, and you're gonna have your ornaments and everything's gonna cover it up. And in those weird transition spots, when we get to the other steps, you can take ornaments and stick it right where there's a transition and no one will ever know.
Okay, step 3 is?
Your decorative sprigs or florals. So you're gonna wanna take them. This was actually one big one that I used on my big main tree, and I just took it apart and I cut it into smaller sections for my little mini tree. And so this is great for hiding those transitions like we talked about, or when you fluffed your tree you thought, wow, this wasn't as big as I remembered and there's a lot of bare spots. So you're gonna take these and you can stick them, and for my smaller trees I just kind of bend them and wrap them in so that they fit. So you're gonna just kind of find those bare spots and wrap them in there so that it just kind of fills those dead spaces and it adds a little glam.
Step 4.
We're gonna put our ornaments on. This is the fun part where it really starts taking shape. So I just start with my ornaments and I start placing them where I see kind of open spots and take a step back and then add more, and it's just fun.
Okay, Kate, real question. Can you ever have too many?
I don't know. They always say less is more, but when it comes to Christmas time, I think the more sparkle, the more
is more.
Right, more is more on your tree, and you can hide the imperfections, and you'll really know as you step back and look at it. You'll say, okay, I can move this one here, that's too many, and you'll really kind of start to see what you like for your preference.
Okay, and we are ready for the final step.
Yes, so this is the fun part. You can take your topper and your base for step 5. So you can think outside the box when it comes to this. I just did the traditional star for my little tree, but for my big tree, I wanted to do something a little fun and different. So I took angel wings from a Halloween costume, white feathered angel wings. I just tied some ribbon around it that coordinated with the decor and made a big bow, and I did angel wings at the top.
So cute and creative. Okay,
Yes.
So with the star, we're just gonna place it on top, and then
Easy.
what about the base of the tree?
So the base, you can just buy your traditional tree skirt like this. It's round and it ties in the back, and you can do that, but you can also think outside the box again if you want to. So I couldn't find for my big tree a tree skirt in the color I wanted, so I found a blanket that was the right color, and I just draped a blanket around there. And so you can do that. I've also seen where you can do baskets. So you find a huge, large basket that'll fit the base of your tree, and you can just do a fun basket or like a galvanized tin bucket.
Oh my gosh, all these ideas, so much fun. This looks so cute, Kate. That's it.
That's right, 5 easy steps. Anyone can do it. Christmas doesn't have to be complicated.